We are uh we are live. I'm just getting situated here, trying to make sure I'm in frame and good to go. It is Tuesday night at 9 p.m. and that means that it's time for me to do a little easy laid back streaming. Stuff in my wheelhouse. I like on Mondays to do something new, something exciting. And yesterday we did a little Stardew Valley, still getting the hang of that game. And today we're in BeamNG, exploring some of the mods done for monster trucks and some monster truck adjacent stuff. I found some cool stuff. Hey, Lord West, welcome, my friend. Glad you're here. First indeed. It's a hot one in here. I got two fans on me. I hope they're not messing the audio up too much, but they are desperately needed, let me tell you. In fact, one of the fans I have here is a little USB guy that I have to plug in my truck when I travel because my truck is 42 years old and it needs all the help it can get. All right, for now, I'm going to hop into vehicles here and we're going to take a look at some of what I've unearthed in the mod world because I found some pretty cool stuff. And I'm pretty psyched to share it with you. Just making sure I got all my visuals up here. All right, so under the CRD now, I've got a bunch of really cool stuff here. We've got oh, it's Tuesday. You know what that means? Welcome, yeah, PXT. Oh, talking Megalodon Neon. We can, in fact. But you'll see, in addition to all those monster trucks now, check it out, guys. We got mega trucks. Yeah, we got a big wide variety now. There's so many. I'm not gonna sit here and look at all of them. I think we are gonna kick things off with Megalodon Neon. We're gonna do a little cruising around because I've also found some really cool tracks. And in fact, I have one loaded up right now that we're gonna check out. Let me see if I can't find Megalodon down. You know what? There's gonna be Megalodons in here, but we want the Megalodon on the proper chassis because Megalodon is a Kohler truck. If it feels like the game's running a little slow, that is because there is so much loaded in here now, but it always catches back up a little bit later. Let's check in Kohler here. That should be where we find it. All right, let's see. No, no, it's not under the Kohler. All right, well, I guess we're going back to the CRDs. That's where it's going to be. And the Megalodon, yeah, the Neon's on the CRD. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. It's going to be buried way down though. I've been doing a little bit of deep diving on into the mod world in here for what they have for the particular corner of motorsports that I'm really interested in. And the mega trucks definitely fall within that. And I just discovered today, and I'm gonna dive into it later at some point. They do have a functioning pull sled and pulling tractors and trucks, and it really works. So at some point, I'm gonna get that going. Oh, my stream's on the same time as NXT. Huh. I didn't know. I've not had broadcast television in well over a decade. We were early cable cutters. So I never know when anything airs. Like a couple of times a year, I try to catch some of the different pay-per-views the different companies do, and otherwise, I just never know when anything's on. Uh, I always see everything after the fact. Wow, there's even more mega trucks hidden down this way. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the M's. We're looking for M for Megalodon. Ah, it's so close. You can feel we're closing in on it here. All right, here we go. All right, so we got regular Megalodon Neon or Megalodon Neon Superstar Challenge. We got a preference to my friends in the chat. What do we think? My thought is okay. Lord West says regular. It was his request, so we're gonna do the regular, and we're gonna replace what I have in there currently. I was messing around, just making sure. Can I drive Destroyer next? I can drive Destroyer. Hey, Chuck Plumley in the chat. He says the regular one is good. I think this will be fun. So I got the retro old school Bloomsburg track fired up here. And let's do a little bit of quick exploring here so I can show you guys what's here. We got straight line racing, a little bit similar to what you'd see on the Penda Points series. You got the little jump, you got the long no man's land, and then the short jump with the long stack at the end. You saw just on my left there, or sorry, on my right there, we were passing the mud pit. And then over here, in between these grandstands, we have the tough truck course. So I may come back in here, and I believe straight down the middle here would be our pulling track. So pretty cool. I'm looking forward to Joey Nails. I know, I'm a nerd. You're a nerd. We're all nerds. Nerd Alert by the Aquabats. Great song. Go look it up. But yeah, let's get out here and do a quick little racing run with Megalodon. We'll run around and do a little. This is obviously the racing course. They have a different version that's got some freestyle stuff. I haven't downloaded any of the stuff to time me or have the lights out, but and Bobby's asking what new tracks I have. Man, I've got some stuff to show you guys. This one though, this one gets to my heart. This one feels like the kind of track I grew up with. All right. Let's we're just going to take off here. We're going to do it. Here we go. And this is not how you would have done this race back in the day. You want to start off a little slower on that no man's land, and you want to air that out. I just botched it like crazy. Chuck, I swear, if you let me drive the ride truck again, I'll do better than this. I very briefly, it looked like I was going to get to go to Monsters and Megas at Lebanon Valley, and because my show on day 2 got canceled. And then Limitless asked me to come up and run a seminar for them. So now I'm going to be teaching the kids. I'm going to be teaching little Joey Nails, who's in the chat. Is this a monster truck in real life? Joey Nails asks. Yes, it is indeed. This is Megalodon. I've seen it a number of times. All right, here we go. This time I'm actually going to try a good run. I'm going to try a good run here. Don't do it, Chuck. Hey, listen here, Bobby. Don't you ruin my contact. All right, I'm going to try to do this the right way. You got to go a little bit slow over that first hump so you get that long setup in no man's land, and then you can air it out. Let's see if I can do it right. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. That's how it was on Truck and Tractor Power every Sunday morning when I was watching as a kid, watching the Penda Points series. And just because we're here. Now, this is something different that I really like. These crush cars actually look like old jalopies. Look at that. All that rust and damage. All the previous ones, they got that kind of slick setup where they're all painted one color. You know, sort of the very modern Monster Jam setup. All right. It's stalled out in between, Chuck. I swear I'll do better. I got a little setup thing here. Yeah, at some point I'm going to be doing some tractor pulls for sure. Hey, I'm no old jalopy, Bobby Gilbert. I am the human monster truck. I lay the jalopies out to waste. You can ask the wrestler Hazard about that. Nailed him with a Perry go around at the beginning of a battle royal this weekend. Stopped the entire show for a few seconds. All right, hitting the tough track course because that's what all the fairground trucks would do during freestyle when I was a kid because they knew it would get a good pop. And they were right. It worked every time. All right. So that's most of the Bloomsburg track here. We're gonna take it through the mud pit one time, and then I'm gonna show some of the other tracks that we have. Is this a mud pit? It's not reacting like mud. What is this? It's just a straight line. I'm not entirely sure what they've done here. I guess it looks like it would have been the mud pit. Oh no, it's splashing up. Okay, never mind. I take it back. It's just not like some of the stuff we're gonna see later. All right. That's our little neon run through the vintage track. We're gonna hop into a different track though, because on yesterday's stream, Bobby came on and very specifically. Wait, wait, I get to work with the truck and tractor pulls this Friday. Oh man, that's so awesome. I get to see my first truck and tractor pulls in maybe 15 years, maybe more, this fall at the local county fair here, and I'm really excited. It's something I didn't appreciate as a kid. Like, I always went to it because it was the closest I could get to monster trucks, and sometimes they'd have like Wildfire or one of those trucks there doing a little thing. But all right, so I had promised Bobby I would find some Midwest tracks here, and I do in fact have this is a track from it's MC Beach from Traverse City, Michigan. So we're gonna spawn into that track, and this one's different. This one's just like Monsters on the Beach, if you've ever seen it. I always see clips on Instagram occasionally. I see the YouTubes go up. This is just like that, and it's super cool. I got to mess with this a little bit after last night's stream, just to test it out, see how it was. Really rad. All right, but obviously we can do better than this vehicle. Someone had a request for the next truck. I think it was Destroyer. Am I remembering correctly? Was it Destroyer someone asked for? Let's see, I'm pretty sure Destroyer's in the CRD. Yeah, we're gonna do some Destroyer, and then after that, I got another track to show you guys, and we're gonna try out some of these mega trucks that I downloaded. Man, finding those opened up a whole lot of possibilities for what you can do because they can corner a bit more tightly. It's really interesting. Like you can feel the difference in how they run. All right, here we go. Oh, did I go too far? Oh, we got Devastator. Where's Destroyer? Guys, am I out of my mind? Did I scroll past it? Let me know if I scrolled past it. It could be listed under something else here. It wasn't listed as like CRD underscore Destroyer or something, right? Is it up here? Must be in one of the other ones, right? Dan Evans. Yep, absolutely. All right, we're gonna check one of the other chassis types. I'm guessing it's under CRC maybe. A lot of Avengers. Let's see, Rage, Brutus, Megalodon. Yeah, we got a bunch of Megalodons. No Destroyer. Where is Destroyer? Hmm. He's not a Brian Barthel chassis, is he? Who made the Destroyer chassis? The Destroyer chassis was really unique, if I remember correctly. We'll be clicking around forever trying to find this. It could be PEI. Mm, not looking promising. Let's see. No, don't see it in there. Guys, help me out. Am I losing my mind? Did we scroll past Destroyer? Okay, we're in the Bs. Okay, still in the Bs. Now we're at the CRDs. Let's make sure it's not hidden in here. I don't see it. Did you pick the one monster truck that's not in all of these downloads that I ran? Yeah, I got Devastator. I don't see Destroyer. I feel like my brain is playing a trick on me right now. Like I feel like it's in here and I'm just somehow not seeing it. Bobby, was it you who requested Destroyer? Who requested Destroyer? There's my old faithful identity theft. All right, Bobby, because I'm not finding Destroyer for some reason, do you have a second pick? What's your backup? Always Avenger. Always the faithful Midwest guy. All right. Well, for Avenger, we're gonna just go jump into the Kohler pack because I know where Avenger is. I mean, there's also some in the PEI, and I mean, they've kind of made Avenger on all the chassis here. All right. We got a few to pick from here. We got World Finals 12. We got Scuba, Rusted. The Rusted is kind of appealing. World Finals 21, 13, 08 to 09, and Monster Mash. Which do you have a preference between all these? I'm leaning toward the Rusted one. I think it's gonna that would be my pick, but I'm taking requests, man. Yeah, Chuck Plumley says Rusted. I think we go with the Rusted. Yeah, good call. Good call. Everybody, it was a team effort, guys, but we got there. We're heading to the beach. There's boats out in this water. I don't know if you can see that on the loading screen. Quite a look. Messing with my lighting while it loads. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, now I look ghostly. All right, come on. Yeah, there we go. Wait, what is... Oh, does he have a... What happened to him here? I think that one loaded wrong. Holy cow. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pick a second one, guys. That does not look right. What what just happened? All right. All right. That's one of the more bizarre things I've seen the game. That's one of the weirder things I've seen the game do. All right. In the CRD there's Avengers. We're gonna take a just a CRD Avenger here. Let's see. Oh, maybe there isn't one in here. Maybe I lied to you. They're all failing. You know what? We're taking tailgater. We're just gonna I'm just gonna grab a different one. Yeah, I blame Joey too. You know that? I think that's probably the right choice. Okay, this one just came in without a body. What is going on right now? You know what? At this point, I just don't care. I'll drive it naked. Besides, we're trying to see how this beach behaves. Look at how slippery it is with all the sand. I love that you can feel like a difference under the tires with the sand. They'd have just shut me down there probably. Look at those boats out there mocking me because every truck I spawn looks weird. Boat people, am I right? Ooh, well, that's not great. Let's go ahead and yeah, I wonder why it spawned without a body. That's strange. Do I have a toy megalodon? I don't currently, but I haven't opened the minis that I just came into, so it's possible that I do have one. Actually, you know what? I might have a megalodon. I have a couple really big boxes of diecast monster trucks down in the workshop that have been gifted to me by fans, and there's a lot of like oddball ones in there that I haven't really kept track of very well. So it's possible that there's a megalodon in there. And I don't have one as far as my trucks that I keep out and on display. No, I don't have a megalodon. Not not my era, so to speak. Should I just I guess I'm going in the ocean. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on. Well, thankfully monster trucks do float, so come on, come on. Eventually I gotta catch some sand under these tires, right? I'm getting closer. Is the tide bringing me in? Oh no, is it taking me away? See, and now this is where it would have been handy to be playing as Megalodon. I bet he can swim. Oh, it's Lake Michigan. Well, right now it's Lake Superior because it is doing a better job than I am. All right. You know what? The beach map is not doing a great job for us here. I think we're gonna hop over into a different track. This is Bobby's fault. He wanted a Michigan track, and it just took me for a ride. But I did, and this is real cool. This mud park is really something else. Look what it has. We got one of those redneck bounty holes. We got uh, dual hook head racing, fairgrounds dirt track, J hook race. It's all on one map. This is super extensive and super fun. There's so much cool stuff here. Yeah, the tugs is where they have that's where you're supposed to do your tractor pulls. Don't let Perry drive identity theft again. Hey, Bobby, you listen to me. You you watch it, pal. All right, I'm gonna put us in over here, and then I'm gonna pull up one of these. I'm gonna pull up one of these mega trucks, cause those things rip. I mean, the monster trucks do too, for sure. But the little tires, I think, even in the game, because it's so realistic, they're so responsive. Really wild. All right. Okay. All right. Good. Wow. Look at that. Look at that map. Everything you could ever want. Joe, you know what? I'd be happy to send Joey after you. He'd be your problem. All right. And I'm gonna come down and I'm just gonna grab the first like square body mud truck that I see. Got to see my first mega truck a few weeks back when I was at the Eve of Destruction at Lebanon Valley. They just had one out on display. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's quick check. Rear steer, front steer. All right. Of course, it started me facing the wrong direction so I could mess the truck up on the first jump. Right, let's head back and find the starting line. I always tell when I'm going the wrong way if the jumps feel really unnatural. Oh, Bobby's going to be making Joey nails for, is that for 2K24? I passed it. This has to be the start line, right? Yeah, green line. There it is, right? All right. Let's see if I can follow the track. Because so far, experience says no. All right, and we're off. Okay, okay, come on. And there's a finish line. I don't know what all this up here was about. I think I need a different angle. All right, we're gonna meander over to some of the rest of this spot here, because oh yeah, okay, this one I did yesterday. This one's pretty cool. They've got a lot of different cool little tracks set up here. Right into the rail. There we go. Yeah, so this is one thing I noticed about these compared with the monster trucks is they have really the tires, these tractor tires, real tacky. They catch. You're not drifting around corners with these things. It makes a corner like this really tricky if you don't get on the brakes and then kind of gun it like this because it just wants to hook and then all of a sudden you're on your lid. See? There it goes. Now that is a gnarly crash. Holy crap. All right. Wild. All right, but I am going to we're gonna go find because there's a few other mega trucks in here that I really wanted to check out. Some of the ones that are a little more recognizable. I feel like there's a Gravedigger mud truck in here, the old red, but I'm not I'm not certain it's actually in here. Now the Bog Hog is definitely one. I'm gonna break that one out in just a little bit. I tried to do that on stream before and it kind of landed with the regular monster truck tires. What's so mega about them? It's just I think that the name monster truck was already taken, so they had to come up with something, right? That's my feeling on it. It's just branding. All right, here's the grave diggers, and let's see. Do they have no red flat? Now, see, I would think this one we would have a version of that on the mud tires. That'll probably be the thumbnail for this stream. This one looks remarkably like the one that I took my picture with at Lebanon Valley. I know there were some further down, so I'm just going to check out what's here. We'll do one more mega truck, and then we're going to take a monster truck, because on this particular track, the monster trucks are super rad. Like, just wicked, wicked fun. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that thing. Look at that. Nothing like any of the trucks that I normally run. Did it just populate missing a tire? Oh no, it's in a shadow. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Oh, look at that. Somehow my brain's going back to that's a hideous vehicle. Hey, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I guess you're beholding it, so maybe you're right. Crashing these things is the most fun because I don't care if they get wrecked. Could be worse, could be mine. All right, this is our little straight line mud course. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've started to break it up a little already, I can tell. All right. Now that we've made it this far, we get to do one of the things that these redneck events always have, which is not crashing into the trees at a million miles an hour. You don't see that a lot. They're at least a little more careful than that. But instead, we get to do the long jump. All right. Checking the chat before I do it. Just showing up now. This is one of your backyard racetracks, Bobby. So yeah, I downloaded one of these mud run events. They're always on YouTube, and you see clips of them on like Facebook. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, see, now this is what Beam is meant for. All right. And I can still try to drive. It's just gonna, wow. All right. And now we're gonna bring back some of the monsters. I know we all came here for the monster trucks. I was excited for the mega truck mods, but I'm aware of why we're here, why we tune in. Who's got a monster truck request that might be somewhere in the pile here? I haven't heard any specific requests from Chuck. I know Herobotic probably has a few in mind. Bobby says bulldozer. Oh man, if we're doing bulldozer, we're not doing the CRD version. We're doing it on the Willman chassis. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. The Mince and Willman chassis. Man, there's some great trucks in here. That's right, that new version of the Texas Stomper. I always forget about that. All right. And bulldozer. Look at that. This is old school classic bulldozer. Oh, one of Chuck's sons said Shocker. All right, we're gonna do Shocker next. Oh, Pat Gerber's a family friend. Uh, Taylor Swift and Jeff Jarrett are friends of the family over here, kinda. It's a lot. It's an old long running joke. Let's see, bulldozer is dope. Still want monster mud. Yeah, Herobotic. I don't blame you. We're gonna throw monster mud in. We're gonna throw Shocker in. But first, we're gonna bounce around with bulldozer a little bit. Drive it the way Tom would if he was at this event. I saw Tom Mintz at an event like this when I was, gosh, I guess I would probably been about 14, maybe 15. And the American Guardian team, who were friends of the family, they took me up to Maine to an event like this. Uh, yeah, look at that. Oh man, that's so sick. This was a good pick. All right, we're gonna do a reverse long jump. Tom is a nutcase, so I'm not surprised. That weekend that I was in Maine as a kid, I didn't know who he was. I just knew he was there with Monster Patrol, and I really liked Monster Patrol. And he came out the first night and absolutely stole the show in freestyle, like he would. And clearly that wasn't enough for him because he convinced one of the guys with a mud bogger to let him run a run with it later that day. And then he convinced one of the guys with the tough truck to let him do a run with that. Like he ran everything that weekend. It was crazy. Woke up because it was a big camping out event. Woke up day two and he's riding around on a three wheeler, just generally causing trouble like Tom would. I keep going into the Steel Titan steering mode where I want to send the rear wheels the wrong direction. Now, somewhere around this track, there's a freestyle. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, it's over by this. Ugh. Yeah, it's right over here. I believe inside that shed there's a truck being worked on. I think this is supposed to be the pulling area. And I do have the pull sled downloaded, but I don't have all the stuff downloaded so I can mod these so that they work together. Let's see, how do I get in there? Well, it looks like the entrance is way down there. Well, this thing's got big enough tires. I bet if I gun it, I can just get up and over this little barrier. Well, maybe not. Every respawn, I'm a little closer. Yeah, there we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, this is the sort of freestyle area, and I love that like this is super deep and hard to get out of. Like there's some mud pits in here that are wild. Uh, 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 uh. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Come on. Come on. Cheater. No, that's exactly how you've no, you've never been to a real show, Bobby. You've never seen. They just respawn. It happens all the time. I swear. I'm with Robotic on this one. That's how the real trucks do it. All right, I'm gonna back up here, and we're gonna go find Shocker next. We got Shocker and then Monster Mutt. I believe Shocker is in the CRD. Almost all of them are under CRD. Man, it just blows my mind how many like crazy trucks are in this. I know they're all mods, so like it's not like they're actually in the game, but let's see here. Looking for Shocker, so he's going to be way down the bottom. Oh. We're in the general vicinity now. I got Shock Wave. Okay. So maybe Shocker's on one of the other chassis. Could be on the CRC, maybe? Hmm. Hmm. How do we keep picking only the trucks that I can't find? Just scroll down. Go back one menu. Oh, is it visible from just... Oh, yeah, there we go. Shocker in-house chassis. He has his own. That makes sense. Now, of course, this one's going to take a second because I've not played as it yet, which means I haven't set up the controls for the rear steer. So I'm going to have to, as soon as it finishes loading up, I'm going to have to back out for 1 second, take care of that. Otherwise, I mean, you thought it was chaos before. The little Plumleys are super psyched. This long pause. I was just having one of those moments where I was like, what is that noise I'm hearing? And then I realized it's a fan that I put in the room. Are the fans coming through on the audio, or is my mic doing a good job of keeping them out of it? All right, we got Shocker loaded. We just gotta get over here into options. Gotta go to controls, vehicle specific. Then we gotta go ahead and set independent rear steering left. Good. Independent rear steer right. Bobby says I can't even hear them screaming. Yes, all of my fans. Very good. You make jokes very much in the same vein that I do. All right, all right. All right, and we're back. We got rear steer, we got front steer. Yeah, this is a great looking truck. Yeah, it's got some power under there. Holy cow. Oh, that little puddle kind of saved me there. You have a piece of the body somewhere. Oh, that's pretty cool. The only monster truck part that I have a piston from Gravedigger 7 that was gifted to me by a fan some time ago. Same fan gifted my tag partner a bit of fiberglass from Max D that's autographed by Tom Mintz. He keeps his up in his gym because it came in a display case. Mine is sitting in a Tupperware in the basement because it did not come in a display case. But at some point, I'm going to 3D print a little stand for it. I might even stream the process of designing the little 3D printed stand. Not that little jump is not going to do it for a nose stand. Yeah, this thing's got a lot under the hood, man. Holy cow. Maybe this will do it. Nope. Could just be driver error that I'm not getting the nose stands. Hey Chuck, you got to put me in touch with the monster truck throwdown people. I gotta. I've yet to buy my tickets for the New Hampshire show, but I gotta talk to them, see if I can drive something there, do something with the show, if they want to discount me something. Because I know they're aware of me. I know we had one of the guys was in the chat on the stream at some point. Yeah, wow. This one wants to just take off right out from underneath me. That's right, Travis. Let's see. I keep trying to line stuff up and then I get distracted. Yeah, I will reach out to Travis before that show. I know I got my contact with the Hot Wheels tour I got to reach out to soon because I know Herobotic and his son are going to want to go with me. They're going to be in Hartford and then in Worcester in the fall. Man, Shocker's a good one. Your kids have good taste. This thing kicks. Yeah, there we go. I did it. Drove all around this looking for something that would let me do that little nose stand. And pack on the guardrail. These guardrails are no joke. Treading those tires. Yeah, yeah. Did you guys still end up going to grind, or did you just sit it out? All right, I'm gonna hop out. We're gonna grab. I believe Monster Mutt was the next on deck. Now that Shocker did what will probably be the coolest single trick of the entire stream. Doing those nose walks is really hard. All right, we are looking for Monster Mutt. So we got some here, but the ones with CRD3 didn't like to behave for me. So I'm going to scroll down further and see if we just have one that's named properly. Because whoever made those CRD underscore ones, I don't know. They didn't behave so great. All right, here we go. Monster Mutt. Sat it out. Yeah, I get it. It was hot that day too. I don't think I would have wanted to be there that much. Am I still getting my championship match? I have no idea. Uh, I just spent the entire weekend on a car ride with the two people who do the booking for Grind, up to Limitless Wrestling and back, and we didn't discuss it. It didn't come up. All right, Herobotics. So Monster Mutt was your pick. We got Monster Mutt of various versions here. We got this one's the Rottweiler, I believe. We got Monster Mutt Dalmatian. We got Monster Mutt Galaxy, Monster Mutt Ice, uh, Junkyard Dog. Oh, there's the Rottweiler. Technically, I am now Perry Two Belts, Bobby. I am the main Premier Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and Delmi Exo and I are the main event wrestling intergender tag team champions. So technically, I am a champion in two places right now. Which is the one with the longest tongue is the question. Let's see. I've not really thought about it. Which one looks to have the flappiest ears too? Ooh, this is a tough one. I kind of think Junkyard Dog is the one that looks kind of the neatest. Rottweiler looks solid. All right, yeah, let's Rottweiler it. Let's see, we got a few to pick from. I'm thinking maybe this first one. I'm thinking the first one's the one. All right, we're gonna replace current. Yeah, really, like they're all kind of you know, it's shades of gray. Whoa. Okay, well he's got the spiky collar. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, there's that tail that always comes off every show. I can see his ears wafting a little. That's a good looking truck. Ooh, shredded the tire over the dumpster because he's riding those BKTs. Let's see if he can walk on his nose. Take the dog for a walk, so to speak. Shifting is a little slow. Yeah, don't you worry, Chuck. When you put me in one of the trucks for a show, I'll be able to pull this off a little better. It's all just it's all just the game being a little finicky. I swear I'm a great driver. I do think we need to explore a couple other areas here because there's some neat stuff hidden about hidden all over the place here. So we're gonna go find I believe the exit's over here by the front end loader. Oh, walking it on the side. Hey, Chuck's the only one in this chat who's seen me drive a monster truck in person. He knows that I am a perfectly reasonable, if maybe a little bit too cautious monster truck driver. I don't think anyone would pay to see me drive the way I was driving it when given the opportunity there. I was very hesitant. I was explaining to my dad when I showed him the clip of driving the truck. He goes, "Wow, really took it easy in there, huh?" And I had to tell him like, "Yeah, the last thing I wanted was for them to suddenly go, "Okay, your turn's over, pal." Saved it kinda. And across the finish line. See? Perfect. Hey, my driving is not awful, Bobby. My driving is fine. I do a great job. It's a hard game, and I'm not a good gamer. In real life, I'm an excellent driver. Uh, Hirobotic can attest to that. He's been in the car when I've driven. Now, somewhere around here is that the bounty hole where it's just the long mud run that you have to try to get through, and I wanna try taking a few different vehicles through it, see what happens. So let's respawn there. All right, let's see. There we go. That's the one. Quick travel. Du, du, du. Magic. Drive identity theft next. When I drove identity theft in this game, I did really well. All right, so do you guys think should I start right at the starting line or should I like get a running start on this? I feel like it's like in the spirit of what this is, you start at the starting line, but I kind of want to see if I can just fly over the top of some of the mud. Maybe I'll do that on the second run. Hey, Tyler from New Hampshire. Welcome, my friend. Always glad to see you. All right, we're doing it. We're taking a run. Starts off easy enough, but now we're starting to sink. Yeah, we're gonna have to grab one of the actual mud trucks for this in a minute. Although Monster Mud's not doing too bad. I might. Oh, coolant overheating. That's not good. Oh, we're so close. Oh, did we do it? Did we do it? Yeah. Ooh, ooh. That was that was intense. I don't know. I don't want to go back through the other side. I gotta get back up that other end without going back into all that. Take it over the school buses, maybe. Yeah, a lot of smoke coming off. Yeah, piston ring is damaged. No kidding. Right. And we're gonna switch trucks here. I can't believe I made it through that because I did that yesterday just testing it out when I first downloaded this track, and it's not easy. I think the monster trucks might have a pretty good advantage though. All right. We're gonna switch. There was a request for identity theft next. I think before we do identity theft, we got to give one of the actual mud trucks a run at this, right? Like that's got to be the first thing we do. Yes, Tyler. This is a dog monster truck. It's called Monster Mutt. Uh, if you've never seen clips, it's amazing to watch him live. His ears flap and his tail often falls off. And he has a tongue that sticks out the front of the truck. It's quite a sight. All right, a lot of these mega trucks are made up and not real, so they don't really hold any special sentiment to me. But I know we got Bog Hog in here, so I think we gotta take Bog Hog for a spin. The sister vehicle to King Sling, I believe. For some reason, King Sling wasn't in the pack of all the mega trucks. I know it's got to be in the mod community, so I'll find it. We'll take it for a spin at some point. Uh-oh. The Grizzly Crews come in. Welcome, my friends. We're doing some BeamNG, checking out this crazy redneck mud park. And I downloaded some of these, the old mega trucks. And this is the bounty hole, which starts off as a regular mud bog and gets a lot worse toward the end. So I just flew through it with one of the one of the monster trucks, but now I'm giving the mud trucks a shot. Bog Hog is an English guy who uses. Herobotic, thanks for being here, man. All right, here we go. See, it starts off friendly enough, and then as you get in, all right, we're still making our way downtown. Uh-oh. And now it's all about using the steering to try to keep it moving before the engine overheats. Oh, we got coolant overheating. All right, all right. Oh, we found a good line there for a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That smoke is no longer white. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Piston rings damaged, guys. We are in trouble here. Uh I'm not taking my foot off the gas. It's not mine. I'm not actually in it. We're gonna see what happens. Like every little bit of movement gives me some hope, but I don't think we're gonna get there. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, maybe, maybe. Come on. Is this progress? For a vehicle I'm not actually in, this is very stressful. Yeah, this is really hogging the bog. I mean, frankly, the hog looks a little bogged right now. Oh boy. I'm gonna get off the gas just for a sec to let this smoke clear a little. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make it. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I respawn right in that spot. That did not help. Not even a little. All right. So that's one mud truck that didn't really make a whole lot of progress. We're gonna quick travel back to the beginning of that route, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna let's pick one more mud truck, and then we'll go grab one of the monsters and see how they do. See, oh, this Grim Reaper thing looks promising. I also kind of like, ooh, I kind of like this, the car body here. Hmm, it's a tough choice. Any of these speaking to anybody? Anyone see one that they want to see? Bobby Gilbert says new track. We're gonna do two more mud runs, and then we'll bounce to a new track because I do have some others to explore. The car bod. All right, that's the first recommendation I saw come up, and frankly, I agree. That looks dope. Grizzly Kid, I was raging a bit in Turok. And sometimes you gotta rage out in a game. I get it. All right. Let's I guess let's just do this. Nothing to it but to do it. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Get some speed in this first bit here. Hopefully it carries us through some of the hard stuff. Oh boy. Okay, all right. Uh-oh, uh-oh, guys. This might have made it less distance than Bog Hog. No, don't turn around. Grizz, I totally get it, man. You got Blink 182 concert tomorrow. Oh, that rules. I'm super jealous. Where is that at? The Meadows in Hartford. That's tomorrow? Man, if I wasn't 100% certain that that's sold out, I'd look into it. I didn't even know it was happening. I'm always so caught up with wrestling bookings. I always miss all the shows. Lord West says, "Can I try the Bale Bernhardt truck?" You know what? We can do it one time. Why not? Scroll down here. Let's see. Bale Bernhardt. Bale Bernhardt. You let me know when you see it, where it is. Still lawn tickets. That is very tempting because the last time I saw Blink-182 was at that same venue. It was them and No Doubt in the Living End. I skipped my high school graduation party to go to that concert. Yeah. Let's see. I'm watching the chat. Who sees where the Bale Bernhardt truck is? Because I'm somehow not noticing it. Go down. Got it. Roger that. Trying to read all the names as I go. Make sure I'm not missing it. This is the only downside with there being so many vehicles, is it's real easy to miss one. Oh, keep on going down, he says. All right. All right. The yellow body. Still down further? Or is it on the screen and I'm missing it? Go out of CRD and search for it. You could be right. That might be the move. Oh, I got hay bale. Let's see. I think it's within CRD somewhere because that's where all of the mega trucks wound up. Expand configuration. Check that. All right. All right. All right. Now let's try. Aha! Bale Bernhardt. I get it. I wasn't getting the joke before. That's very clever. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace current. We're gonna raise some hail and praise Bale. We're gonna take him through take him through here. Give him the old mud run treatment. See how he does. All right, here we go. Come on. You're cheating if you're up on the sides. This is doing much better than the mud trucks did. I think we're gonna make a full run here. Please do tweet out some pics, video clips, pics from the show. Love to see it. You know, I am exactly the right age that Blink-182 is an incredibly important band to me. I can't imagine Bale Bernhardt is a real monster truck. It's not to my knowledge. I know, oh, I think we did it. I think we did it. Yeah. We did it, guys. Nailed it. Let's take this one on the old long jump one time before we switch tracks. We might do a little respawning here because this engine is shot. I can't drive anymore. Now we're looking good. This is a good looking truck. Let's see if we can change that. And directly into the next mud pit. Boy, now I'm just this isn't even something you would pay to watch someone go through. This is just poorly maintained wetlands. Okay, okay, okay. All right, we're going to pop onto a different track here at the request of Bobby. So let's see. So we tried Bloomsburg Retro. We got Bloomsburg Retro FPS. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is on that. I didn't bother looking it up. Let's see. Winchester we had last time. I think we had Sharon Speedway last time as well. We can try the beach again, see if stuff behaves better. Oh, try to search for Destroyer. Okay. Now we're thinking. Good call. I'm gonna load the beach back up again and then we're gonna search for Destroyer. See if we can't make this all work out. It's all gonna come together. If it does not, then more Bill Bernhardt. Bill Bernhardt is a hilarious name for that. I don't know why that's so like that's just it's very funny to me. All right. No Destroyer, Bobby. A Michigan-based truck at a Michigan-based track. I meant to search for a Michigan ice monster, and I did not find one. What's our favorite Michigan-based truck? Barely Tame a Michigan truck? I feel like he was. Barely Tame and expand configurations off. Oh, you're right. Well. That's the only destroyer, and I don't think that's totally what we're looking for. Avenger. It's always Avenger. Didn't we play as Avenger earlier and it didn't work? Well, let's just grab one of the CRC Avengers. Let's see. Who do we like here? We got a favorite? We got a favorite to try? I mean, I'm always down to play as Avenger. Let's see. We got World Finals 22 Museum. We got the C10 where it's all red and crazy. You got a wide choice of Avengers here. Truck Avenger. You're speaking my language. I think let's see. I think we used this one before. This one was a little dark. Let's go with one of the light ones. Houston pre-show or Indianapolis 2017, Hagerstown 2023. I think Indy 2017 is a good pick. I like that one. That looks really good. All right, let's see if everything works this time. The game's been playing nice, so I did not see World Finals 1 on there, but we can check afterward. I want to at least get something going here on this beach track cuz it's all right. We've got it. We've spawned correctly. We're at the beach. Let's check it out. This beach track is super cool. Oh, I like that the sun appears to be setting now. And always drifting on this beach sand. Right into the fans. Hope Chuck's not watching that. I swear I wouldn't do that at your show. Ah, a little slap wheelie. I've yet to figure out the exact configuration of what the racing track on this is supposed to look like. I can't imagine it's just the straight line, but maybe it is. Here we go, a little sky wheelie into the slap. Hard to do. Not a lot of traction on that sand. But we did it. We got a Michigan-based truck at a Michigan-based track. You know, because when I think of Michigan, I think of sandy beaches. Sink it. I did that earlier a little bit by mistake. It was not a pretty sight. Come on, come on. Let's see if we can save it. No, no, that's not helpful. All right. Let me go ahead and respawn. I wonder if I got a running start, do you think I could make it to that boat out there? You know what? We're going to try. We're going to get a running start, see if we can make it. Oh, there's a little opening there. I wonder if there's a straight line through here. Let's just turn around in the parking lot. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not looking good. Jim, what are you... Jim! This is something Jim would do. Save identity theft for the finale. I agree. I think you're onto something. Could I run over the boat? I'm trying. I think I'm getting closer. It's fun because this is what happens in real life where they just kind of float here. All right, let's respawn me somewhere better. Yes, put me there. I said sink it. I can't. The tires are flotation. You know what? I bet if we pop the tires first, we can sink it. How do I respawn back on land? It's got to be a way. I don't know the controls well enough to know how to do that. Lord West, you play this all the time. How to not Avenger? Lord West, you play a bit of Beam. How do I respawn back on land? I wonder if I can get to the boat. I feel like I'm moving toward it. Sink El Toro Loco. Press R. Ooh, I have camera control. Yeah, we did it. All right, we got to puncture the tires. Bobby, sink El Toro Loco. Well, these are BKTs, so they should puncture pretty easy. We just got to find the right thing to puncture them on. Come on, puncture those tires. Do it. Look at that save. We love Avenger.exe. I don't know. They've kind of built this entire track to be kind of. Oh, here's a shipping container. That should be able to pop a BKT. Or is that just the back of like a small truck? Let's pause here and then gun it on the. Come on. All that sharp metal. Something's got to pop these BKTs. They're like famously unreliable. I'm losing every part except for the tires, you guys. We just gotta start hitting stuff really hard. I bet if I popped just one tire, it would be enough. Oddest hoot. Best viewers ever. Hmm. You spelled bot wrong. It's okay. Can't imagine English is your first language. Most of the bots are from Russia. Or so I'm told. I don't know. Try to reset the truck, then go on Monster Jam map, then flip into grandstands. Lord West is just here to cause absolute chaos. Thanks, Lord West. Sure, I've popped tires this whole stream, and then when I want to, I can't. And these cars are invisible, so they won't hurt me. All right, you know what? Just okay, guys. What are we doing? Have you all been hacked? Or is this the gag? All right, let's just gun it straight onto the track and see. Maybe it's just I didn't have enough of a... Okay, all right. We're losing control a little bit. So let's come back here. These are also not real. Just cut through them here. All right, here we go. I don't think it worked. I do think I'm moving, right? Am I imagining that it looks like I'm moving? It kind of looks like I'm making progress. What's the over-under on how long it takes to get to that boat? Oh yeah, let's look from underwater. Nifty. Right, I'm definitely getting closer. Am I out of my mind? I'm seeing things. Oh, Bobby, ever the pessimist. I swear I'm getting closer. I imagine this truck would have run out of gas by now. I am watching the little gas meter on it and see. Can I try Northern Nightmare? We should try Northern Nightmare. That's a pretty good one. Bobby is so mad that I'm still trying to get out to the boat. All right, hang on. We're gonna we're gonna swap trucks here and see what happens. I think flags might help with airtime. I I I mean maybe a sail would. I don't know how much. I mean I can show you one with flags. There's a bunch of trucks that have them already. Bigfoot, all the Bigfoots from back then have them. Bobby, I was making progress, okay? All right. Let's see. Northern Nightmare's got to be in CRD because everything is. There's like 1,000 trucks in there. We just got to scroll forever and a day to the ends. We're gonna do Northern Nightmare, and then I'm gonna break out Identity Theft and see how we get on there with a truck that I'm familiar with all my vast experience. Let's see, Northern Nightmare. I got regular Nightmare. There's Northern Nightmare and Northern Nightmare Inverse. All right, which one how's the water that deep, that close to the shore? Yeah, you would think. And also in real life, the tires work as flotation devices, and all the treads kind of work like paddles. So they do take monster trucks out on water. It rules. If you get the chance to watch some video of them doing it, it's awesome. Lord West says regular this nightmare or regular Northern Nightmare. We got so many choices. And I mean, to me, this is like very late era Nightmare. I'm so used to some of the early ones, that sort of dark maroon Nightmare. This one, just plain Nightmare. Hey, I'm all about that. It's a throwback truck. That's my jam. It's gonna put me back in the water. Bobby says, "Wait, really? Are you saying wait really about Oh, I'm back out here again. Are you saying wait really about the monster trucks swimming or about there being an older version of it? Now I'm just bobbing. See, I swear I'm moving in relationship to that boat. Now click on the engine icon. This icon? There's a different icon. There's something I'm not clicking on. See, I'm pretty sure I'm getting closer. Go to menu. All right, well, let's see. Let's see where you're taking me with this, Lord West. Yes, the truck's swimming. They definitely do. Gravedigger 2 very famously did a big swim across. It was across one of the really big lakes. Do you see the vehicle button? This vehicle button or a different one? Right next to it is vehicle configure. Yep, vehicle config. Yes, yes, yes. All right, what am I doing here? What is it? What is it you wanted me to do here? Oh, tow hitch. Cool. Okay, that's how I'm going to do the let's see. Type flag. All right. Flag. We want one of the flags. Which one? What do we think? I didn't even know I had flags I could add. See? See? I see. Which one? Which one am I doing here? Bale Bernhardt toy. Is there a toy of the Bale Bernhardt truck? Add center flag. Okay. Center flag. Is it going to be a sail? Because that would really help me get out to the boat. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't have any other types of flags, I don't think, so I think that's just the one. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. Change flag design. Change flag design. Look at you. You got all kinds of ideas. Vehicle config, parts. We're going to type it back in again. Center design. And you said change flag design. Is that here? No, no. Make it visible. Good. Is this where I want to go? No, this isn't doing anything. All right, I'm going to leave this on for now and get back to where I'm supposed to be on the track because it's driving me a little bit crazy that he's way out there. That's making me nuts. R isn't putting me back where I'm supposed to be anymore. Engine is dying from water, it says. All right, I'm going to put that and then I'm going to hit R. And we're going to see if that does it. Nope, sure doesn't. How do I get back onto the map here? Engine dried up. Yeah, if they say so. Go do different map. Yeah, I think you might be onto something. I think this one just gets me stuck in the water a lot. I'm gonna break out. We're gonna go back to one of the retro tracks because that's my jam. We're gonna cruise around in Nightmare a bit, see how he does in a track that he would have raced on in his era. Hmm. Okay. Always spawns me with the plain, boring truck. We don't want that. We want one of our crazy, zany monster trucks, because that's fun. A regular truck. Everyone's got a regular truck. All right, we're finding Nightmare here. And in fact, you know what? I'm gonna check and see if we have an older version of Nightmare. See what comes up. All right, we got Nightmare Jester, Northern Nightmare, Northern Nightmare, Northern Nightmare. That's right. The old school Nightmare was spelled wrong. Owen Brody, 10 for 10, crazy zany. That's right. Yeah. Oh man, the toy. Bobby, remind me about the toy. I gotta send you a picture of the 3D printed Hot Wheels scale version of the toy that I made. All right, we're replacing with Nightmare. We're just hopping right in with him. Come on. Then we're gonna take to this fairground track. Yeah, now we're talking. Rear steer in effect. We got the tough trucks track here. All the people going crazy. Oh, sure, now I can pop a tire. But when I want to, let's take it over to the actual monster truck track. We'll take it for a rip through the mud bog real quick. Yeah, boy, made short work of that. Right into some poor guy's truck. Some guy who just works for the fair, probably. Oh yeah, yeah, that little fence has me stuck. Come on. Kidding me right now? Wow. I don't know what they built that out of, but gonna re sure, now that's there. You guys, this is going very poorly all of a sudden. Don't let Chuck see this. He won't let me drive the monsters again. Now there's see half of the stuff they put back here is always like yeah, like that truck. You can just go through it. So I just keep assuming I can go through everything. And then stuff's solid. They're killing me, you guys. All right, now we're talking. You got the old Penda Point series style track. All right, here we go. You gotta ease up over that first set, and then you gotta put it down in no man's land because you want to air it out over that second set of cars. Just like just like Andy Brass and Bigfoot used to do in the 90s. Dan Runty would be proud he'd be in Wildfoot. Colt Cobra and Snakebite. They'd all be cheering me on right now. Well, probably not Colt Cobra. He's a bit of a heel. At some point, I'm gonna start customizing some of these monster truck tracks because it takes a lot of work. But I would love to have like a faithful recreation of what the track was like when they did monster trucks at my hometown fairground as a kid. I feel like If it's going to be this customizable, you might as well go deep and really go for the thing you want. All right, another run. All right, Herobotic, take it easy, my friend. We will talk soon. In fact, send me a message tomorrow, because otherwise I'll forget to get a hold of you. Owen Brody knows what I'm talking about. The years of wringing our brains around. All right, let's. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna fire up one of the trucks that would have been on these tours back in the day. Now that I'm sitting right at the start line, I want to grab one of the Bigfoot trucks. Uh-oh, uh-oh, he's rolling away, just idling up and over the cars. Well, I guess we're just gonna let that happen in the background. All right, we're gonna kill the search. We're gonna scroll on down to the Bigfoot trucks. These are so carefully created, it drives me nuts. The cantilever shocks and everything. Absolutely wild. I'm gonna go with it's a tough call between like Wildfoot or the Bigfoot Cruiser or Power Wheels Bigfoot. I do think I'm gonna go with the 94 Power Wheels Bigfoot. He was always on every Sunday. I believe it would have been Dan Runty driving this. I met Dan Runty not too long ago at the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Tour. He goes out, he's always helping to train the young drivers, and I got to go after the show. A friend of mine that hooked me up with my passes brought me back so I could meet him. And he and I had a nice conversation, and super nice guy. Brought me out on the track. We took a picture in front of Bigfoot together. Yes. Oh, do I remember the toy sets that came with the foil cars? You'd better believe that I have, and you can look it up. It's the Bigfoot Champions Crunch Arena. I absolutely have that in the other room on display as part of my collection with the trucks from the series. They were from, you know all too well, they were from this exact series that I'm sort of talking about here. Man, I got a hold of one of those not long ago. Oh, and there's so many little variants. There's only really 3 trucks in that series, but because you put different tires on them, you get different variants. I think it's like 14 or 15 different trucks you can make out of it. Absolutely, one of my all-time favorite toy series for monster trucks. All right, here we go. This would have been his bread and butter at the time. Uh-oh, getting squirrely in no man's land. Can we air it out over the second set? Nice. Army Armstrong will be telling us all what a good job he just did. All right, let's hit a couple freestyle wheelies and stuff here. Uh-oh. Folded the flags up a little. They held up. They held up. They're okay. Lost a wheel. It's getting it now. I had to goof off with what was on the screen for a second. That's going to be one of my clips I share out. Let's take it around the fairground track for a sec. Little dirt track action here. I like the neighbors' houses out there. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, wow. Just ripped the tire off on a harsh turn. Wow. All right. As long as we kind of got this particular track from the old Truck and Tractor Power series. I'm gonna bring in another favorite from that era because we got a bunch of them downloaded. Hop to the vehicles. Fred Schaefer in-house. get barefoot out here. We did Bigfoot. You got to get barefoot. Got to give equal time. That's what we're here for. Fair and balanced. After this, maybe we'll break out Gravedigger 3, who was a classic at this time, too. Now, did I already set up? Oh, good. I do have the rear steer set up already. I thought I was going to have to go into configuration. All right. Let's see it. Let's see how he does. Fred Schaefer in the Dodge. Yeah. Yeah, I think let's do Gravedigger 3 and then we'll close out with Gravedigger's twin, Identity Theft. Ah, somehow I wound up back here again. Again, no one tell Chuck I drove like this. I would never drive Identity Theft like this. I think I'm gonna have to download the mods that give you the red and green lights and lets you actually time your runs. And then we'll just run through all the trucks that were on the Pen to Point series back then. We'll hit Monster Patrol, Barefoot, Gravedigger, Bigfoot, Snakebite, Wildfoot, Power Wheels, Bigfoot, Rampage. We'll run through all of them. That'll be cool. All right, Gravedigger 3, which of course some might remember later was the WCW Nitro machine. But Gravedigger 3 to me, this was the Gravedigger that, like, when I first saw Gravedigger at shows, this was the truck. Obviously when I was little watching TV, Grandma Digger was the one. Oh, look at those tires with the shaved. That's so cool. The old school shaved tires. Ah, all right, here we go. And just like Dennis would have done, of course I rolled it. Get a mod that lets me race AI. I can race people online. Anyone who has Steam with the correct mods and tracks downloaded. The mods and tracks are all free. Steam isn't that, or BeamNG is not that expensive on Steam. They can hop right in and we can co-race right on stream too. Just saying, Bobby, you might think about it. All right, let's uh let's go ahead and jump to identity theft. Oh yeah, that's right. You would need a PC for it. All right. Identity theft is definitely in the CRDs. That I know. Bale Bernhardt. That's so weird. What a weird gag. Well, who knows? Maybe sometime I'll jump, because I can just do random online racing. Maybe I'll just start taking on randos on stream, see how it goes. I'll probably lose. I mean, we've all watched me driving. It's not great. Oh yeah, Excalibur would definitely be included in the. Oh, an Overkill. That was a Penda Point series truck. Yeah, we might have to do a whole stream of just the Penda Point series classics. Yeah, identity theft versus grave. Exactly. See, these are the kinds of things. Invader. Oh man, yeah. There's some classic old school trucks here. But for now, we need identity theft. There is a ride truck set up for this, so I think I can probably get the identity theft ride truck and actually drive the real truck that I drove. So that would be pretty cool. I could compare it to how it felt when I was in it. All right, identity theft on the old Penda track. Here we go. Nice. I think that was a good run. He's a little bit slower than some of those other trucks, but even the uh, even the older trucks that were the Penda Point series, it was the mid '90s. They ran faster than a lot of the monster trucks run at the World Finals now. Those straight line tracks, man, they got speeds going that were absolutely terrifying. Slap wheelie? Yes. Oh, come on. Ah, almost. Little cross threading on the cars. Gotta watch out for that Jersey barrier. Take it over to the tough truck track. See how I do there. All right. So the deal on the tough trucks track is you got to go up. I believe it's there's two tires there. I believe the deal is you got to do a donut around one of them without hitting the other, I think is the rule on this. But let's see. Let's see if I can manage with it actually. Oh no, shredded the tire. Not good. I might have to load up a regular old plain truck and give this a shot because that's what it's designed for. Oh no, I see. I'm supposed to cut in and then cut out. Ah, all right. We're gonna give this track another try because I've just figured out the way I'm actually supposed to drive it. Pull up to the start line, get lined up. Here we go. All right, tough truck track. Yeah, you're supposed to do one of these. That's a time. Oh, oh, those are both 5-second penalties. And then you're supposed to stop before those cones. Man, the tough trucks were wild. I do think that what I need to do here is load a regular truck and try this one time. I think it's anticlimactic for the stream, but I may end on a regular truck trying the tough truck track because that's in the spirit of what that thing is. All right, let's see. We got the regular, just a regular Chevy up there. We got a Jeep. We see those in tough trucks a lot. Maybe I'll do the Jeep. Yeah, let's do the Jeep. Oh, there's actually a few within this. All right. I don't want to do anything too fancy. That feels like cheating, right? Oh yeah, you know what? We'll do this, then we'll do bog hog on it. You're right. That's a good call, Bobby. Good thinking. All right, let's take a regular old guy might just drive it around Jeep because that's what would run the tough trucks at my county fairgrounds. Right. No rear steer on this. Oh, this thing's gonna tear. I can feel it. All right, we're at that start line. All right, let's do this. Up and over the rumbles on the big jump. Oh, oh, wow, wow. Okay. Oh, got to back up. About to ruin my turn there. Oh, I'm hitting the thing. I'm so used to the rear steer, I keep hitting the rear steer button. All right, we're back in. Oh no, he is all over the place. I don't think he'll have any trouble stopping. Yikes. Yeah, let's definitely we're gonna bog hog the tough track course one time. And then I do think we should end the stream on a monster truck. So we'll right, we're gonna grab Bog Hog and give him his chance to shine here, because he did not do great earlier. He got stuck in the mud. He's supposed to be a mud truck. You hate to see it. All right, we gotta looking for Bog Hog. Bog Hog. I think earlier we did the 2020. Let's kick it a little older school with the 2014 here. See how he gets on here. Then yeah, I think you're right. I think we're gonna take Lord West's request. We're gonna close out with Bigfoot after that. All right. Let's quick check. Rear steer's good. Front steer's good. Here we go. All right, up and over the rumbles. I'm trying to take it a little easy because I want to make this turn. Of course, that tire's in the way now because someone knocked it all around earlier. Could have been anyone. Oh, and slid past. That's a penalty. All right, and yeah, I think we do. I think we give Bigfoot a shot on this. Let's see, and I'm gonna ask Lord West because he's in this game a lot. I get the impression. Is there a button to reset the whole track like new? Is there a single button that does that? Because that would be real convenient. Because those tires are out of place and they're messing me up. And for Bigfoot, there's a lot of choices, but I'm gonna use the ones that are under the CRD right now. Mostly because I feel like they handle a little easier for me. That is one place where the technology improving over time has really shown through. Is the handling of these vehicles is just so much better now than it was back in the day. All right, and I think we go here with Bigfoot 8. We go with the classic, the old school Bigfoot. Bigfoot 10 is tempting, but I think I'm going to stick with Bigfoot 8 for now. I bet you someone's done a mod to have Bigfoot 5 or in here with the 10-foot tall tire. Someone must have. All right, let's see how it goes. I have my reservations about this. Quick check, front, rear, rear, front. All right. And we're off. We're up and over the rumbles. Up and over the big ones. Ooh, swung the turn way wide. Oh no, got all squirrely in there. Not good, not good, not good. Ah, swung that wide. Boy, Bigfoot is not liking this track. We're gonna have to take him over. Bigfoot on BKT tires. I just noticed that. That is sacrilege. Now I'm just mad. We're going to go ahead and take him on the Penda track. We'll come back, do some wheelies, and then we're going to call it a stream. All right, here we go. Too much on that first one. Not going to get the speed in no man's land, I don't think. All right, yeah, aired it out in the end. Nice. In a minute, we might have to go over in the neighborhood, see those houses. The modder deserves 16 Perry-go-rounds. He deserves 66 Perry-go-rounds, one for every inch tall that these tires are. And I'm doing no resets, so if I total the thing and it's done, we're calling it a stream. Well, let's see. Can I hop over this fence and check out the neighborhood? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, just barely. Oh, the concession stands are over in the neighborhood for so. Hey, there's people. I was gonna say, I wonder if I can run them down, but I don't think that's a good idea. Wow. Imagine just living right there and having a view of the monster trucks. They had monster trucks at the fairground from my hometown a couple of weeks back. It'll be on the vlog soon. And the neighbors had been mad for weeks, just super mad. Oh, it's going to be so noisy. And it's like, you bought a house next to the fairgrounds, man. What did you think was going to happen? Can I go through this? Nope. Oh no, that can't be how we end up totaling it. You know what? That reset doesn't count. That fence doesn't count. Well, so it's funny what ended up happening from it, Bobby. So the guy who books all the acts for the fairgrounds here is actually a second or third cousin of mine. He's family. He actually he wound up marrying the girl that I dated in the high school. It's a small town. That stuff happens. Plus, he and I aren't terribly close families. So it's not weird or anything. In fact, it's kind of nice. Still get to see her sometimes. She's a lovely person. Um, but his job is that he books all the acts that come to the fair. So he booked them. Oh, they got monster trucks actually on one of the big rigs over here. That's cool. Looks like the Raminators. He books the talent at the fairgrounds, and so for the actual county fair this year, last year he had monster trucks at it, and then he had them again this summer. This year, he's decided, oh, you don't want monster trucks? Too loud? Okay, we won't have monster trucks. Instead, he booked a tractor pull. Those things go for hours and hours and hours, and they're way louder than monster truck shows. Real nice spite move. I really respect it. But that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to going to the truck and tractor pull when it's there. I think I'll get some good pictures with some of the more unique looking vehicles. Yeah, I liked that as a little spite move. He booked a tractor pull for 2 nights, a stunt show for one night, and a demolition derby on the final night. So if they didn't like the noise before, they're not about to like it a whole lot more. They also got real mad because a friend of mine booked a music festival there. So they had loud bands playing. They were folk bands, but it was still too much noise. And, it's funny because the people who live there, they're all exactly the right age that when I was a kid, it was the most convenient home to own because the fair's right there. I can take my kids over and they can go on all the rides and it's walking distance. It's so fun. And now they're all old people and they're like, we don't want any noise. Well, unfortunately, the town needs the money, so they all just have to cope with it. Yeah, they're all my parents' age, and my parents had a great take on it. They said, "Ah, those people are idiots. They shouldn't have bought a house by the fairgrounds." Oh, we're losing some parts here. I am just going to take this on repeated trips around the track until it's no longer drivable or I end up stuck on the roof. And that's how we're ending the stream here. Mhm. Yeah, just popped it back up. Let's go. Couple more wheelies here. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Well, I guess you get I guess we're gonna call that the stream. I'm gonna bring it back in on him. That's gonna be our end view for the show here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this week's Tuesday night stream. I'll be back again next Monday and Tuesday. Who knows? I might pop up and stream between then and now. I last night organized a list of games and other things I got coming up. I got some unboxing coming up. We're gonna do some watch-alongs. I got a whole bunch of games we haven't even tried, and I got to keep plodding away on Stardew Valley and in here and BeamNG. We got new Monster Jam games coming out. We got a million streams ahead. It's going to be a lot of fun. There should be a new vlog coming out later this week, so keep your eyes on my YouTube, on all my socials. Thank you all, as always, for coming, and I will see you all again soon.